Oh yeah. What's up, Paul? What's up, bro? What's happening? Pretty dicey to get down here. I don't know, it's flowing pretty good. But you see the water, actually the flow comes down and a little bit gets caught back in here and rolls back around here. So I thought maybe some suckers could be down in here, you know. But I'm gonna cast for pike, a couple casts for pike, and then I'll try, I'll soak bottom. I don't have a real long time here, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Lewis, what's up, bro? Steel City, yeah, the mill. Yeah. Couple casts for pike, and then I'll soak bottom for with worm, just for suckers or whatever. But you never know, right? You never know. Hey, Ducky, what's up? Right down into that flow. Why not let current take it? Pretty much, eh? Oh, did current ever take it? Took it right in some rocks right away. Snaggle. Oh, it's like, I guess it's natural rock. This is, you know, that's a landscape. It's right like that, right into the river. It's like shelving. It's like up north, kind of. Right? It's all shelf rock. RPG Mods, what's up? Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. Anyone wants to be blue, just let me know or whatnot. You want to connect around. Either or. Whatever you guys want. That wasn't a bad cast. Covering some ground. I stayed out of that. I'm back into that reverse flow. You never know what's in there. Never know what's in there. Pike and walleye are still open, right? I mean, I know there'd be no, I'm not fishing for bass, but bass won't bite right now anyways. I'm not fishing for bass, they're closed, I get it. But pike, you know, by rights, walleye are still open. You never know, fish, right? I've done well like years prior here. I mean, but that's a pretty good flow. It's normally not flowing like that. And a lot of times right underneath the bridge I'll catch fish, but it's flowing really good under there as well. And it's been years since I've been here though. Yeah, so bro, there's ice everywhere around here pretty much. Hey George, what's up? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, George, bro. I need $5 too. Snaggle. Yeah. Yeah, won't we all, right? Yeah. Same bottom for worm. And I know we walk over the flow over there, it's just too much. We can try it. Just let the spinner kind of work in that. There was some kind of fish life here, right? Mandy! There you go. What do you guys think? What do you think? There's fish out there. You guys agree? Problem is I get right into that fast stuff there. Yeah, it just goes downriver. Thought I'd just stay to the edge of it. But I think I better just fish bottom. See if we can get something to hold the bottom. I cast it in the right spot. I think if there was a pike aggressive, it would have whacked that net, I would say, by now. Right. Switch things up here. PA, yeah, it's neat, nice here, eh? Yeah, it's different. Definitely a different spot. For sure. All right, guys, we're just gonna rig up to fish bottom. now. Just don't know what weight to rock with. You know, we're gonna need some decent weight. Yes, like I say, still lots of snow, guys. Like really, yeah, this is an open river. The upper river here has lost most of its ice. There's, you know, anywhere it turns into a bay or something like that, it still has ice. But I drove to Kitchener, and I'm in Cambridge right now, so I had a good view at the river, kind of anywhere I could see it through my travels. I looked around at the map too to see if there was somewhere else I could kind of try out, but and then I said, well, you know what, maybe there's some suckers over here. I have no idea. But it's a snag spot for sure, right? It's all rock. But I'm gonna try to cast it to a spot where it's not gonna blow down the river into snags. I'm gonna cast it into a spot where it's like where the current's coming back around, kind of idea, you know? And that might be a spot that fish would be sitting or suckers would be eating. Never know. I've caught a lot of rock bass here, like when I was younger. I used to live in Cambridge here. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, guys. Yeah, Lewis, me too, bro. I'm glad spring is near. Of course, found pans earlier. Just gonna pull them out of my way. My worms. Where's my weights? No, because I had bell weights too with me, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm just gonna put 1.25 ounces of weight on here. That sounds like, well, I'm gonna put 3 3/8 split shots. So what's that give us? Almost an ounce, actually, right? No, 3/8. My bad. Yeah, I was right the first time. My bad. No juicy worm. I'm putting a wad of worm on this. I'm gonna leave a nice worm trail too. And I'm gonna spray it with some garlic, I guess. What's this one? Pureens. Where's my garlic at? There's some garlic formula. Spray some on the sinkers too. Look at that wad of worm. I want to go a little further than that, but that feels good. It feels weighty. So it's the idea. It comes down here, the current. The current comes down and you guys see it whirlpools back around this way. So I thought if I can get it over towards as closest to that rushing water as possible, and then maybe there'll be some suckers just sucking along this, you know, where they're not being too violently bashed by the current. It's my only thought. I don't know. What do you guys think? Try it out. It wasn't easy getting down here either. I don't recommend it. If you're afraid of wiping out, don't come down here. Okay, I think we're in a spot, good decent spot there. Yeah, you see we're not dragging down river and we're holding on to something. whether that's bottom. I hope we're not snagged. I mean, almost don't want to check. I just want to leave it there, see if we catch a fish. I'll keep an eye on the line. I mean, I'd hate to be snagged right now and not know it, but oh, we get a hit there or what? We getting bites? Or is that just the current? And in with the current and all that, if a fish really does open its mouth wide, Steel City, bro, I wish I had that thermometer with me, and I don't. I have 2 of those temperature thermometers at home too. Those electronic ones, I know I probably could have got away with borrowing one for fishing. Pretty interesting. I don't know what time when rock bass, I don't know, I'm trying to remember when in the year I've caught my first rock bass, because I used to catch a lot of rock bass here. They're open season. What's up, Andreas? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I know there's some sound, but it's a therapeutical sound. I'm actually, let's see. No, we're not snagged. We're good. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm actually blocking the nice view, right? I mean, that's a nice sound, and you got water running there. Hope I'm not snagged now. I just wasn't, and I adjusted my line. And now I'm like so straight profile, it's not funny. Let's hope we're not snagged. Sound is good. Right on, Andreas. Yeah, I love it. What's up, Pierre? Thanks for coming in, bro. Yeah, I think we're just bouncing a bit on the bottom. I see that rod tip. I don't think it's fish. I think it's just, you know, there's so much current down in there, but it's pretty cool. It's different, eh? Ponds are frozen over still. Very slight melt on the edges. Not much. So rivers are clearing. This is fairly flowing. Like, I don't remember it, obviously. I mean, we've had a lot of melt, so I'm sure this slows down a lot. From what I remember, this is, I could cast right into this and pull back without having my lure being forced way down, so. I mean, a 6-inch white sucker would be fine by me, or whatever, right? I see that rod tip out, but it's not fish. It's like I say, it's so much turbulence down there. And I'm in a spot where the water's running one way and then the other way, and I'm kind of right in that transition, which it's keeping us there. I mean, there's got to be fish. There's got to be something. Hey, pretty good, bro. How are you? Good to see you here. How are things, bro? Actually, you know what? Message me on Messenger if you can. There's a guy dropping my real name in the chat, guys. Yeah. It's all good, Lewis. He's a good dude. This guy, I'm gonna throw you blue, bro. This guy knows his fishing, guys. He's a good dude. This guy, good worker, he's a tradesman. Yeah, he's and his angling, he gets around. This guy. Hey, thanks for coming in, bro. I so appreciate that. You know where I am? I'm in Cambridge. You probably fished this area. Yeah, when you get a chance, hang out here. This is great. Glad to have you here. I put you as a blue moderator, so you'll be blue like everyone else when you chat. You still working at for the same company, Troy? Yeah, this guy is actually, he's inspired me for the next reel, for the actual reel I want to get. Now, Tri's purchased a couple right from Japan. Really nice reels. And he takes good care of his stuff too. When he's done fishing, he puts them in the box, felt and all. He's it's quite the angler, guys. Tri is. Thanks for coming in, Tri. Tri will be itching to get fishing. He's probably done a little bit of ice fishing this year. And he's probably waiting for trout to open too. But he'll fish for everything. As the seasons go, he'll... Thanks, Lewis. I appreciate it, bro. Oh, you did? Good for you. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, I don't think he uploads content, guys. He's just he's a mechanical electrician. I don't think he uploads content, guys. He's a really good dude, though. I wish he did. That'd be a great channel. He puts his heart into what he does, eh? Is it? Yeah, it's coming there quicker than it is here. I've been watching your temperatures, Andreas. I've been watching the, Northern Hemisphere. I like to keep an eye on the whole world, Northern Hemisphere-wise, on weather. I mean, I guess I can't complain, but, could be a lot worse right now. We're going to drop back down the next few days. We're going to see winter again. And then it's going to warm back up again for a day or so. Then I think we're going to see winter again after that. So, yeah. Some people are getting to know my real first name, Lewis, a little bit, I guess. We're still going by OUTFISH. That's what I go by. Come on, fish. But I'll look back at, some of these streams in a couple of months and I'll be like, yeah, that's spring fishing. It's tough. I'll guarantee that if it was summer, I would have caught something here by now. Guaranteed. Rock bass, something, Actually, you get a lot after bass opener. You get a lot of smallmouths right here. They're not huge, but you'll get them when the season's open anyways. Guys, are we still looping? Shouldn't be. I see I've got no other comments neither. Should be good here, guys. What, it's no good? Not working? It's not looping anymore? Yeah, because normally when it's looping, I'll be able to tell on my end if it's looping or not. Oh, okay. Well, I am on 5G, and 5G isn't always that great, I find. I like the LTE for streaming. Just down here, I don't seem to get as good a signal, I guess. Should still be okay though. You know, I don't see a point of recasting. We know we're not snagged. We got a turbulent worm out there. You'd think suckers would run up to this dam. They might not have started their run yet, though. That's the problem. And it's still cold enough water. You never know what'll bite the hook. Evan, what's up? Okay, bro. Thanks, Evan. How you doing, bro? Then, yeah, it's going to do that here, up and down. We're going to drop back below zero. But maybe a slow and steady start to the year is going to end up being better off for the fish in the end. I don't know. Algae, and I don't know. We'll see. I just want to get the water temperatures up to 55, 60 at least. And then it can just chill for a bit. 65. And then water can just stay where it's at. But there's no happy medium. You just got to work through the seasons, fish them, and enjoy it. That's what I find. We need one more bar. Guys, it's looping. Huh. Let me see what we can do here. Give me more signal if I come up a bit. Even worse there. What's up, Dano, bro? What's happening? What's happening, Dano? Guys, are we looping or? I think my signal's too good here. That's what I'm saying. 5G can hit the road. Give me my LTE back. Video's fine, eh, Dano? Thanks, because just seeing if we can get a sucker out of here, Dano. You know where I'm at, bro? Dano, you know the spot. Seeing if we can get something to hit here. Yeah, because of the flow, right? The water. I mean, it's still a nice view too, but the rod's blocking it a bit. But this way, if the rod bends over, you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, bottom fishing, Daniel. Just got worm on, bro. Yeah. I only have an ounce and, what is it? An ounce and an eighth the weight, or an ounce and a quarter? Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, an ounce and a quarter of weight on. But I casted where it transitions from one way the flow's coming down and then it comes back around, eh? So I'm kind of like in like a cross, kind of like a turbulent area a bit, you know? Where the... Oh, is that what you call this? Well, I call it the mill. Yeah, that's where I'm at, yeah. You know, hey, no guarantees. Not going to be live for too long. Just thought, you know what, let's try it. Soak a worm down there and see if we can get something to bite. Oh, again, see the rod tip, guys? That's just bouncing around in the turbulence of it there. It's going both ways, like it's... And you figure, like suckers or whatever, if they are running or they are waking up or whatever the case is, you'd think this would hold food where it turbulence back, you know? So, and like I know if it was a couple months later, I would have caught fish by now, multi-species, well, you know. I remember always catching a lot of rock bass here. It's fish, you know, after this melt. Yeah. I wish I could check the water temperature here. Get pushed down river, yeah. Yeah. I gotta make sure I don't leave the house without something I can check the water temperature with. Yeah, thanks, David. Yeah, I was looping, eh? Was I, bro? Yeah, I mean, normally I can tell when I'm looping on this side, but it shows me that we're fine. But it's a 5G. I only have 2 bars down here at 5G. Yeah. I'm on fish. We got one on, it should take drag. Because we got one on, it's probably going to get into current. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully we get one on. I'm amazed I haven't got a snag. No, David, no, it's not Dunville. It's Cambridge. It's Cambridge. Yeah, it is, Dano. You know where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah. On the right and the left. Yeah, it's the building on the right. Yeah. Yeah, wedding spot. And I think they own both sides of the river, right? I think it's the same company. So they can do a wedding on one side of the river and one on the other, I think it was. What did? Looks fishy either way, yeah. Yeah, good. At times, it's really good, David. I mean, there's always something to catch here, usually. But, you know, the fish could be chilling through the mouth or they're just not moving yet, you know. Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh, does he? Yeah. There's been people down here fishing. I can tell. Like, there's been... People have been here recently. I see footprints in the snow. It's definitely people have been... And you know what? They're cleaning up their garbage. There's no garbage down here, which is great to see. I threw a spinner just in case there was a pike around. You never know, right? Grand River. You can even get a walleye up here, really. You know, they're in Brantford. They're... Not that I'm fishing for walleye. We're bottom fishing. We're in for suckers. Technically coarse fishing, right? Yeah, it holds fish. Yeah, I'm sure there's fish here just right now. Oh, good for you, Dano. Nice. It's current. It's like just turbulent. Just current. So I think if something bites it, it should set the hook itself almost. We'll see. Yeah, it's current, David. I got 1.25 ounces of weight on. You know, I sometimes wonder, and if I would have spent the day where I've been fishing, I'm about to catch a fish there. It's enough for it's where I'm casting. If I cast another 10 feet, it won't be enough, Daniel. It's because I'm fishing that in between where the current wants to come back around. So I'm fishing like in a turbulent, which I think, if I think like a fish, that's where food would end up settling or heading back to. So I don't know. Yeah. So like, I always try to think like a fish when I'm trying to catch one, you know? Yeah, I know, we're not fishing for smallies, but I know there is. That's in the summertime, like if it was past the opener, we would have guaranteed be catching, even off the worm, smallies, you know? Yeah, I'm not targeting those. But pike are still open and walleye are still open. You know, and then all our bottom fish, rock bass, crappie, perch, still fishing to be had. Soak a worm, right? They'll soak a worm for the next couple months, or shrimp and coarse fishing, right? Yeah, there's good numbers here in the summer. I usually go under the bridge. It's just so moving under there, right? And in the summertime, it's just moving enough under there. If you're spinner, bait casting, whatever you're using, you kind of use the current a little bit. And yeah. And there's carp on the upper side from River Bluffs Park. It's not a bad place to target carp. Wind's picking up, but there's no trees. There's not like it's just getting pretty gusty. Yeah. A little bit of sun. It's starting to shade over on this side of the bank, but it's all good. Yeah, good sun. You'd think I'm casted right to a crevice where a fish would hold, you know? They could just not be eating. The melt water, salt, salinity, you never know. It's like that. It's like escarpment rock along the river here. No. Yes, yeah, above there, but not gas. Like no one launches a gas, but kayakers and stuff like that. It's just too inconsistent for depths, right? Yeah, I've never seen a boat here, no. We had a good bounce there. I don't think it was a bite again, just the turbulence. Bank fishings, yeah, lots of current. Yeah, I'm fishing, bank fishing. I'll throw you blue if you want to connect around. Yeah. Yeah, so with the current, I only have an ounce and a quarter for weight on, but I'm fishing like right in that in-between current. Like where it gets caught and comes back around, so I'm kind of trying to work with that. Whatever I catch is going to be rewarding when I do. I'm probably going to get skunked, honestly, and that's where we're at. But when I do catch this fish after going fishing so many times without catching one, man, it's going to be rewarding, eh? I enjoy it regardless. So I catch a fish, it's bonus. And I go through the same thing every year, and I go through the same thing in the fall, usually, December. It's just the way it goes. Hey, Landon, you never know. Yeah, you never know. Could catch a cold, bro. Good one, Landon. Bouncer, bro. Yeah, it's hard to say, bouncer. Get it up. You're gonna see anybody from my area, they'll stress it. It's hit or miss. It's a tough time of year for fishing. Oh, nice, Landon. Cool. Yeah, it did. I think it's dropping back now. It feels like it is, but hey, Alfred, not too bad. It's the Grand River, Alfred, in Cambridge. The next few weeks. Whereabouts? Whereabouts are you at, bank fishing? Yeah, there's probably no bait fish, bro. I just thought maybe suckers, eh? Yeah, I know. We're in a time of year, bro. The bait fish are deep in the holes hiding or whatnot, you know. It's still nice to get out though. You get me? You know what I mean? Oh, Indiana, right on. You got more of a winter there than previous years, eh? Indiana. It's hit or miss winter-wise, no? Yeah, so your season's going to be a few weeks ahead of ours. But I still think in a few weeks I'll be able to get catfish, I think. And suckers. But it'll start. I'm impressed I haven't got a snag. It's all rocks down in there, you know? I hooked a couple of rocks when I was throwing the spinner, but Yeah, right on. What I can do for a few minutes is reel it in from where I'm at and just go over to the left here a little bit, where I can't see the bottom, but I do see some like gravel, some round, you never know. Because I mean, we've been soaking here for a good 45 minutes, I guess. Worm. Only moved it once or twice. Once. Oh, I got snagged. I was snagged, guys. Whoops. We lost it. We lost it. That's all right. I'll re-rig up. Just as I said that, eh? Surprising, no snags. Sure enough, snag. Hook on. I'm happy with those. I love those large. They're the largest size of split shots we can get, as far as I know. Okay. Yeah, we can't touch smallies until the end of June here. Where I'm at here anyway. Zone 16. It's like a... Next couple months is pretty much course fishing. End April, trout will open, and that's one thing. But lots of fish to still go for. Still go with the ounce and a quarter. Yeah, that's right. Well, I could say I was surprised that was my first one. You know, because I know it's just all land bomb craters. I'm gonna start saving my leftover worm dirt for my... It's just dirt, right? I got a use for it. Just go one worm this time around. I will give it a little bit of garlic scent. There you go, a little bit of garlic. Starting to get waves in here. What, the river go up a little bit? I'm gonna try just right over here. I'm gonna try that. Whoops. Could be snagged already. No, yeah, I was, but I'm not gonna give up on that location though. It's right there. Yeah, let's try that. I cast it right into a snag, but it come out. It's all rocky. It's all rocks. Nice weld. Yeah, good for you, bro. Awesome. Well, yeah, bro. Yeah, you know, mine really, I don't know. It doesn't really climb too much. Come on, fishy. I've just casted more into like the, you never know, some suckers in there sucking on the bottom. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the likes. Be nice to see a fish. I can pretty much only fish another 15 minutes or so, too. It's a bummer. I can just sit here forever, even not catching anything, but I just have other things I got. A couple responsibilities I gotta get done yet today. Paul Stanley. Hey, bro. You're in the Quinte West area, eh? There is, eh? Than anything, eh? Well, it's a tough time of year at the melt, eh? So there must have been some die-off of some sort. Really, eh? Dead fish on the shore. On Bay of Quinte waters itself? Huh. Or in like some smaller lakes in the area, or we've got a lot more ice this year than we have, and a lot of the smaller ponds, a lot more ice as well. Right on. Hey, bro, I'll throw you blue. You want to connect around, and I'll check your channel out later. Thanks for coming in, Paul. I threw you blue there, so if you want to connect to anybody else or cruise around, you know. Yeah, so there was some die-off, was there? We got two mallards here fighting pretty good right in front of us here, guys. Oh, was that a bite? You getting bites? There you got a mallard chasing a female. There they go there above the dam. There's the other male saying, no, I'm still competing on this. Southwestern Ontario, right now I'm in Cambridge, but I fish. I'm out to fish everywhere, right? OUTFISH Ontario, but Hamilton area is where I'm normally at. Are these bites? Alan, what's up? Thanks, bro. Huge fish. Some musky, eh? Ah. Really? I don't know if that's oxygen levels, the ice thickness this year. I know there was a lot of ice. I don't know. That's not so good to hear, Paul, but yeah, I'll be curious to see. Actually, I stopped by a pond I fished just for carp earlier, and I'm curious to see once the ice is gone if there's anything floating there. It's been a lot of years since we've had in where I'm at, because I'm more southwestern. It's been mild winters, eh? Not this year. We had more of a regular winter. Welcome, eh, Paul? Not sure if you upload content or not, but a lot of fellas in here will connect to your channel as well if you're uploading. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, all good. I'd love to get down your way for the end of April or second week of May, right? Things open back up. Walleye will open back up. They still do the Wally tournament, like the Wally World Tournament. And that was popular. That was quite the event. World renowned. Wally World. Oh, right on. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I picked one up a couple seasons ago. I'm getting a handle on it. What'd you pick up? What'd you end up going with? I went with the Shimano STX. XDXL? STX? Yeah, I went with the 7-footer. I'm matching rod and reel. But they're good. You get the handle on them, right? Yeah. Does it have a braking system on it, Paul? You'll get it dialed in. I still spooled up really well, a lot. I had backlashing. Come on, give us something here. Give us some fish life. Still going strong? Awesome. See, it bounced pretty good there. It's not fish, though. It's relaxing, Alan. Yeah. Blackbacks has brakes. Okay. Yeah, seemed decent so far. I think I looked at that one, Paul. I think I was gonna buy that one the year before. I ended up buying the STX. Yeah, it felt good. It looked like yeah. Yeah, there should be. It might not be biting right now, Alan. Yeah, budget combo right on. Come on, fish. Something, find that worm. Whether we try another spot with this worm. Oh, okay. Yeah, right on. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Right on, bro. Nice meeting you here. Okay. What do you guys think? Check it, see if we're snagged. I don't think we are because it's still bouncing around, but one mallard's back. Looks kind of tasty. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, right on. Yeah. More than welcome. I might head Niagara away tomorrow. I mean, and probably, maybe I'll drive out to Port Dalhousie and fish there. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Ken? There we go. Some mallards coming in. What's up, mallards? What's going on? Got a bunch coming in. Oh, right on. Well, I'm gonna reposition this worm, guys. Let's do it. We're not snagged. We weren't snagged that whole time. Why don't I set it right there? It's fairly close. Let's just see. You know where it drops down and disappears? I might, well, we almost got snagged there. Let's just leave it there. Then I'll go back out towards the main current. What's up, bouncer? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. You can see that turbulence on that rod tip, eh? It's not bites. It's just Mama Cookie. How are you? Keeping bouncer in line? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, bouncer. Yeah, it's nice, eh? No, I know the sound. That sound right there in the background is so therapeutic. You know, it's white noise pretty much, right? Nicer than white noise. Oh, there's a bug. I see a fly, bugs. I'm seeing bugs. That's a good sign. Those are the first two flying bugs outside I've seen all year. Green noise? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Something just happened on that rod tip or what? The odd bounce looks like a bite, but spy drones, cool. It's turbulence though. It's the water. It's we got good weight on, and it's got flow hitting it. So it's just like you'd think like that's there we go. Hang on. I don't know. I do think it's just current. I think if we get a bite, it'll set the hook itself too. Oh, that'd be nice, bouncer, if it was. Oh, it'll take drag. One gets on it. It'll... The other like a consistent, that's definitely current. So my goal was just to fish for an hour, guys. We're almost an hour and a half. In 3 minutes, we're an hour and a half in. That's the thing, even when they're not biting, I can just sit here forever. Time passes by, you know. Not a bad way to pass the time, if you ask me. All right, I'm gonna bring it in and I'm gonna go back out towards the heavier current, and I'll move the camera a little bit. No snag, weren't snagged. And it looks like, you know, the worm's intact. I can usually tell if something's been biting at it. And I don't think we've had any bites. Oh, there we go. There, I think we're just this side of the current there. It's not sending it down river anyways, so let's move this over so we have a better view. Try that for 10 minutes. Oh yeah. Now my line's good and straight. I almost should give it a tug to see if we're snagged or not. Let's give it a tug. Okay, we're not snagged. Just leave her there. We need a week of the temps we had today. Get rid of this ice fully, because ice keeps cooling down the water. We need that ice gone. Landon, I didn't get notification of your short. I'll head over to your channel and check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. And that goes for everybody. Check out Landon's short there. I'm interested. How's that rod tip bouncing? Not a bite bounce though, it's current. It's a current bounce. Mary, hey, how are you? Going all right. Been a bit busy and family stuff on the go, and then I squeezed a little bit of time to try out this spot. Thought maybe I'd catch a sucker, who knows? It's an enjoyable spot to chill out, eh, Mary? It's beautiful. Nice sound, and so even no fish, I'm happy. The fish will wake up the next couple weeks. Saying, Mary, I've been out so many times, it's when I do actually land a fish, it's going to be quite rewarding. Or it's going to be quite the bonus. It is, yeah. That's exactly it, Paul. That's exactly it. Yeah, I agree with that. Right off the bank. Well, the last one before I brought it in, I was just off the bank. I gave it 10 minutes there. So we're an hour and a half in. No fish. Catch them close, yeah. I can give that another try right over here, kind of to the right of the camera, right close to shore. It looks like a nice little deeper hole there. Oh, that looked more like something sniffing at the bait, but I don't know. No, you're right. No, that does work here, but more in a couple of weeks. These fish we're just getting the ice. We were seeing some ice chunks still flow down the river. This would be at the freezing, just because of how much ice has been on, and that water is just going to stay at that as that ice is melting off, and it's keeping that water at that same. It's pretty much at freezing. It's just so moving. It's moving water, right? So we'll get going on some fish. It'll be like night and day, Bouncer. We'll be on a stream. You'll be like, there, fish. It does happen. You can go back to my summertime streams there. And in the fall, we'll get back to catching some decent fish. Right now, it's a lot of just hanging out, enjoying the nature of the outdoors environment, and just get through this transition season we're in. So we'll go 2 hours, guys. We'll go to, I'm at 120 minutes. I just have a couple other things I got to get done, and then so we'll see in the next 25 minutes if we catch one. Oh, come on, fish. Come on, fish. I think Niagara Way would be, yeah, right on, David. Niagara Way, I think, might be a good option for the next spot I try out, eh, David? What do you think? I mean, ponds, any ponds, I'm a week away, for sure. By looking at them today, I was like, man, there's still decent ice on these. It's just something I'm not used to. We've had so many mild winters. Fishy things. What's up, bro? It's not going too bad. No fish though, bro, but we're about an hour and 40 minutes in. Tara, hey, thanks for coming in, Tara. Thanks for everybody coming in. Fishy things, David, Bouncer, everybody who's here. Paul's Way, Steel City, whoever's there. Paul. Got another Paul in the house. We got Paul Stanley. Mary Turner. Landon. Right on, guys. Come on, fish. That's almost... Man. It's almost looking like a fish there. I do believe it's all just current bottom, but we'll know it, because in that current, if one hits, is that just... In that current, if one decides to go for it, it should hook itself. Huh. Hey, Tom. I'm in Cambridge on the Grand River. Seasons, bro. Thanks for coming in. Oh, brother. Seasons 1. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's good and chilly here, bro. Most of our spots still have ice. I think I was telling you that yesterday. And, bro, if you're getting out there, I'll be by your stream. If you're getting out today after work, I'll be there, bro. Actually, you're off work now, I would imagine. thank you, Season 1. God bless you, bro. C. Chester's commenting on something else. I hope she had an awesome trip. I see she was just, I was getting notifications above there. Yeah, thanks again, Season 1, bro. Sending good fish vibes your way. And thank you. Season 1. David and Fishy. Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, God bless, brother. Everybody rock the likes. And Season 1, wait a minute, are you not blue here? Give me a second. Everybody, you guys know Season 1? Great channel, guys. Very entertaining. And also good fishing and nice landscapes. He's in Oregon. Yeah, thanks, David. Yeah, good. You'll enjoy it. Fishy things. You'll see his content. His lives are just great, and he does a lot for his guests, friends, subscribers. Yeah, right on. For sure, good. Okay. Season 1, bro. I thank you so much, and I really appreciate it, bro. But, okay, brother. Hopefully these good folks over here will head over and link up with your channel there. I know a lot of folks should know you. Great content, guys. A great fella. The world needs more folks like Season 1. And you'll know what I mean if you're not familiar with this channel, you'll get what I mean. I believe you guys will very much agree with me. And I don't know if Season 1 could be going live in a few hours. I know he's on the western seaboard there, so he's got 3 hours difference for myself. We should see him live in a bit, I would just potentially. If not, we'll start seeing him more live in and around 5-6 p.m. So our time could be a little later. That's great. Lewis, bro. Hang on here. Oh, really? Right. Wow, Lewis. Wow, Lewis, bro. All right. Yeah, man. Jeez, eh? Yeah, I've not had to deal with any of that with my oldest daughter, or I've been lucky with that way. But yeah, there's all kinds out there, bro. As we know, hey, you know. Yeah, Lewis is a good fella. Right. Yeah, Paul, I don't know if you've bounced over to connect to Lewis Brown's channel there. He's in Maine, and he's, so that's east, but southeast there. The fishing season opens there around April 1st. Or at April 1st. Ah, geez, yeah. Yeah. That was very awesome of season 1, eh, guys? And I hope all of you guys have clicked over to connect to season 1's channel if you're not already connected, guys. And you'll see why. You'll yeah. You know it, Lewis. Yeah, actually, Lewis, how did I get to know season 1? You recommended that channel to me. Yes, yes. Hey, Lewis. I appreciate that, bro. Yes, you did. Lewis Brown. Yeah, who knows if I would have ever found that channel, bro. You know? Okay, and we're bouncing pretty good there. Again, I don't think it's bites. We'll inspect that worm when we do bring it in. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of grown woman out there. Yeah, Alan. Guy needs to give his head a shake. At the bare minimum. I don't know whether we should check to see if we're snagged, guys. Oh, I'm getting low on power, guys. I want to get to that 120-minute mark. I have, David. Then I tried real close into shore over here to the left a little bit, just where I kind of couldn't see. And then we're bouncing on the bottom there now, not snagged. And then I know Bouncer had mentioned, like, you know, a lot of times the water's cold. You know, he's finding his fish are right off the bank. So I was gonna give a few minutes over here. I do have to get going. So at 120, at 2 hours, like, I'm gonna shut her down. But that's 2 hours of, it only took me, I only did a few spinner casts. So I've been soaking a worm for about, in a few different spots, and now we're in 40 minutes maybe? Something like that. I appreciate it, Mama Cookie. I agree with you there, David. I get what you're saying. Yeah, totally agree with you, David. Eric, what's up? Yeah. Come on, fish. I think my phone's been searching more for signal, so I've gone through battery faster. That's right, bro. That's right. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Steel City. Eric, Steel City just answered you there. It's down by my old place in Cambridge. Are you, bro? Work disaster, right? Did he? Is he at your place? Is it at his place you're dealing with the disaster? Or? Nice, nice, good, Steel City. No, it's somewhere else, eh? Bro, I wish I was home or nearby. I'd offer you a hand. I'm just in Cambridge, bro. I'd be there to give you a hand with whatever you had on the go. I'm just... Oh, yeah? Huh. Well, free tomorrow, bro. I'll put fishing off to the side if you need a hand. Yeah, you need a hand tomorrow? You let me know, bro. I don't know what that means. Is it incoming water that's burst under the concrete, or is it outgoing issues? Some people do that, eh? They've been running water lines underneath the concrete. The sewer? Yeah, you need a hand, you let me know. I'm a boss on the jackhammer, or I'm a boss at running recycle bins full of rubble. Whatever you need, bro. Sucking up water too if need be, bro. I pretty much like them older myself, bro. You know? Like, that's me personally. The Cougars are where they're at, bro. cut the line, go fishing. You know? Brazil, Bianca, thanks for coming in. Bianca, long time no see. I'll throw you blue. I'll throw you blue if you want to connect around to the other outdoors people and folks in the chat. How you doing? What's happening down there in Brazil? Yeah, Lewis, bro. Yeah, bro. You know? And that's how I've taught my oldest son, too. You know? Like David says, you know? It all kind of at the home, you know? Yeah. Jose! Sewer's deep, too. 4 to 5 feet. Yeah. Yeah, it's under the frost level, I know. Some on my street are that deep. Like, for sure. And it always costs when they have an issue, they gotta pay a little more. It's down that deep, you know. There you go, Steel City, right on, bro. Sounds like sewer, Lewis. Five feet in. No. Yeah, you're welcome, Jose. Likewise. Yeah, I think everybody in here, Jose, is. There you go. He keeps you in line, eh, Paul? Right on. Well, I can help you through that, Steel City, if you want. I mean, if you're already knee deep, I mean, it's... It's actually from Bay of Quinte area, Steel City. Decent fella. Yeah. There you go, bouncer. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't believe there's a problem with an age gap, but when it's young, when you're developing at that, you know, I don't think there's a problem if someone's 40 and 60. Or you know, that's my personal, or 35 and 70, but, you know, there is a problem, I believe, when it's, of course, you guys know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Relationships, hey, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, some bugs flying around. Is that a tap, tap, tap? Heads up, guys. If my phone dies, it'll loop for a bit, and then I'll get it plugged back in. But I planned on shutting down the stream, so we've been two hours coming up now. Yeah. She is a legal adult, 20 years old, bouncer. But I mean, at my age, I would never be at, like, again, it's just, hey. Oh, yeah, Steel City, yeah, Mama Cookie is his wife. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not cool. She needs to have a talking to, I believe, as well, you know, Lewis. Like, I mean, you know, like, you know, and that's, I think, what David Bennett was getting at is, you know, it's, you know, I mean, we can lead a horse to water. We can't make him drink. We all know that. That's an old saying. That's an old saying that is, you know, it's, so some kids, you can guide them all you want and then they don't listen. But some kids just need a bit of guidance, I think, and then it's hard to say. Oh, geez, eh? Right. Yeah. No, you know what? I didn't know until, what was it, guys? Was it Friday or Thursday or last week? But you guys were both in for, you know, throughout the streams, and I had no idea. You guys, whoop, I swear that looked like a little bite. And my device is going to die, guys. So at any minute, it could just, man. I'm looking at this. There's some more ice coming down. I know you guys don't see it there. There it is. Oops, look at all that ice. Oh, yeah. A little bit of thicker stuff there. A little bit of ice coming down. And some of that ice might loop back around over here. Oh, maybe not. The last time some did. Luca, what's up, bro? How you doing, Luca? Right on, Lewis. And heads up, guys, my device is just about to lose battery, so it's gonna happen. And then it'll loop until I get it plugged back in. Awesome, Luca. Well, maybe we'd get something the last. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I just didn't have the power pack with me today. I think my phone is roamed for more signal because I've gone through more battery than normally I would. Yeah, right on, Luca. Appreciate that. Yeah, everyone connect with one another if you're not already connected. Big community here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big piece of Southern Ontario's like outdoors, and you know, well, it kind of runs north slightly too. Yeah, the Tri-Cities for sure. I was gonna check out the Speed River because I was in Kitchener, so I came back down. I was by Conestoga College and all that, so I thought, well, there's the Speed River there, and there can be decent pike caught there. You know, I might have had better luck at the Speed River. It's hard to say, but I thought, oh, pizza, you're making me hungry. I haven't ate today. Had a couple coffees. I'm eating as soon as I leave here, though. Pizza might be my cheapest bet. You know, like I've noticed some pizza places, they're reducing their price for whatever. I don't know if they're just like for walk-in specials, I've noticed. Okay. Yeah, so I think south of here, like down the river, they've done that. And I think the north of it, it has enough spots where it goes shallow to more running water like we see down to the bottom end here, which allows that ice to kind of... But they've had big ice jams in this town before. But I think they're clear of one by what I see above the river. Nice. Yeah, there you are. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a great day. If the stream's probably going to stop shortly, so it's just I'm losing power, so it'll loop. It's going to die any second, actually, I think, but we'll see. Luca's tying a lot of beautiful stuff there, guys. Yeah, it is, Big Dan. It is. Thanks for coming in, Big Dan. Hope you had a good day. I've really enjoyed checking this out. Yeah, you know what, sometimes Luca, it's almost like they do oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Luca, it looks like sometimes they do like an autocorrect update or something, and then it really, I find it, you know, I don't know, when sometimes autocorrect just starts really kicking in, and I feel you, bro. Oh yeah, you seeing anything? Yeah, you might not have seen it. You see anything out there, Big Dan? Oh, weasel tracks too, eh? Wow, okay. Oh yeah, fox coyote tracks, yeah. I don't know. They're a couple weeks away, Steel City. That's what I thought. That's what I was kind of checking for. But I think not yet. I think in next week, a week or so. That's what I think. Right on, Luca. Hey guys, I'm gonna shut her down and get driving. I appreciate everyone hanging out, of course. No fish. That was a nice time. We had, hey, nice sound. It was peaceful down there. All right, guys. I don't know if I'm looping here, if you guys can hear me or not. Yeah, for sure, brother. Right on, David. Everybody, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Right on, right on.